a re-election, and I'm starting with the Jubilee House. The visions of the Jubilee House. And I make the course for Jubilee House. And then there's a man penny and a pound for a year. And so now I Jubilee House, which is a faster house. Then after that, I came to the Parliament House. Because I saw, say, there are going to be by-elections. So I started with this revelation of the Parliament House. And then some bar may come by the Parliament House and make us say, so we are MP. Now we're parliamentary. Seek for spiritual help. You can be an MP in Parliament. Now we need some strong spiritual backing. Because politics is a game of the spirit. And I will say politicians they do all kind of evil because politics is spiritual. When I say every person I have in Parliament, I've done direction for the person. I keep saying, I am not expecting you say you should come to me alone. Because I'm not the only one God has called. I'm not the only one God is talking to. I'm not the only prophet. And I'm a program. So I was praying for that program. And I'm a yellow. But the whole night, my spirit was going to Parliament. I don't know why. I was just in Parliament the whole night. And I was, the spirit was telling me there's by-election hanging. By-election is hanging. By-election is hanging. That guy was a good guy. That guy was one of the reasons why I never did anything about Akutia seat for the NDC. Because even NDC people in Akutia told me he's a good guy. When somebody is against you, that's as a politics. They have forgotten that, see, half of the people in Parliament are either Freemason or occult. So this is an attack spiritually. There are more dangers in Parliament. A big cobos might cause share. Only a man go back. So if you go to him for a seat and you win the seat and do not go back to him, they will catch us by one koya or by a free seat. MPP has gone astray from God and they are on the way of the devil. So they are doing things that will haunt themselves. Because the leaders are going to places, going to Morocco, going to Sudan, going to India, and doing this kind of rituals and things, that when the sacrifices are coming to be picking people in the party, are they about MPP mono? It was in God's plan that Alan Kasbe Mampeni, but he was taken out because he lacked spiritual help, spiritual backing.
I was more about a debate so much. So I had a trending issues, political shows, breaking news, and I'll be being to say, I am not yet the Bill shadow Bonana fee a course so at the far Parliament House, Mrs. Through, and it will a BBC, a Wonalia, as a ya, as a woman in Ghana, and then when Sir Aka Prophet Bosheba, a woman child, I don't know, ever within community, so very so when you subscribe to me. So, first time, the young guy saw the ball of the council and then upload some only first person. Yeah, was a really kind of without a sub. Yes, you never see her. We have better than our body. She come home. You go before him and a pub and actually found common. And she says so.
Meda Sebiniaba. I don't know how to say. Yame, we Yamabo. Yes, but then we for those one. Then why
so before we are a seminar at so Ghana, this is at the Parliament House. About some more to say Ernest Kumi. Would say a dance here, you different of one Ghana day. A young people will be why you can't ask the Canadian house to read you. But what is about was just living on in Papa. I say, yeah, no close to our baby. And I will have a cover. One of the prophets a share and confess and seminar, it is for Parliament House. We make a said, what shall come up on there is no say a year and I know one.
You never went to say, you didn't answer my ear. One of the things is that I will begin with the scripture as I normally do.
Okay.
Then we can pick it from there. Okay, all right. Now let's listen to this. Joshua chapter, the book of Joshua chapter 21, the verse 45. Bible said, "There fail not all the things which the Lord has spoken or promised unto the house of Israel. It all came to pass, just as God has said." It teaches us, the Bible said, and someone that make capture the house of Israel. And in any promise a woman money in no Bible say back up grand fairly. Bible say in a bear must say they were the can or no. And she said they were the casa. And them said they were the can no. This issue happened and I wasn't wrong.
Okay.
But a lot of messages were flooding through my phone. The messages about an annual day. And people were asking me questions because I started this right after the election. And I'm starting to make the Parliament House. In re-election, and I'm starting with the Jubilee House. The visions of the Jubilee House. And I'm making the course for Jubilee House. And then there's a penny in a pound for a year. And so I'm going Jubilee House, which is a faster house. Then after that, I came to the Parliament House. Because I saw, say, there are going to be by-elections. So I started with this revelation of the Parliament House. And then some may climb by the Parliament House and make us say, so we are MP. Now we're parliamentar. Seek for spiritual help.
Okay.
Are you getting me? Remember, when it comes to politics, you can't do politics physical.
Okay.
You can't be an MP in parliament. Now we need some strong spiritual backing. You need a strong spiritual backing if you are an MP in parliament, if you are a politician. Because politics is a game of the spirit.
Oh, okay.
The kind of thing. Politics is a game of the spirit. And if you are in politics, you want to do soon. Whether by God or by the devil.
Whichever
way, the spiritual aspect play over 90% of the role. The 10% might be your strength or something that you have done. And if the thing is not worked on spiritually, it cannot happen physically when it comes to politics. That is why say politicians do so paro. Politicians daily paro. Politicians seeking spiritualists, or they do all kind of evil because politics is spiritual. Politics is spiritual. So, when I keep giving this prophecy, and I keep, talking to my people in parliament, when I say every person I have in parliament, I've done direction for the person.
Okay.
Every person that will be the power of parliament, or they will testify, I've done direction for everybody. And I'm like, yes, my direction, any revelation I say, I call you, you come. No, my direction, me one more for you come. Me one more for you come. Not that direction for you. Including some MPs in parliament. So, you see, this thing in my last prophecy, you heard me say, seats or parliament. Ask yourself, when you give a prophecy and the people hear your prophecy, what do they do about it?
I want to meet you and maybe say, yes, if you focus here, I mean, you and now, scripture, the chance, and you say, you may act not before so I can be with you, said, that
is it.
Answer. It's many misses say, before Cassandra, and I mean, you might now, scripture, that's what I kind of say. Now, we say, Moshe, a woman commission, and as a Moshe Kumubia, and yet a wood, but a woman about you don't come to America. So Moshe sound common. A young number of Muslim is one young woman in the mama.
Oh, there are many prophecies when they come to me. Was a mission come brave. It's not hardly will even see me. The mission come about death. There are many thousands of prophecies. Amashe. I didn't know baby. Now, say you want dear no, you will 2 levels of prophecy.
Okay.
Prophecy that God has shown you a vision which you have spoken. And not prophecy that you have spoken by the realms, by your command. And no one make us a word said the prophet speaks because prophet is not my command. And no yet a vision of a prophecy.
Okay.
But there one ma wakase me one day we any different. And okay we are there one who no nyame nyamu juma. Won necessary we juma. Won necessary sorry. Won necessary fi bisa senti den na menye. Nti na mo be na mentu. Nti sai na men kono ana me yesi ya ebe ya na ana me yesi ya ebe ya na until you have worked on it, that prophecy still is hanging.
This all you want to man.
This is what you want to answer. And you want prophecy that you have prophesied by the Rhema word and you have given a command. Say, let this be. And now what can be a saying ya me you want to man. And you can say, "Di focus ya me want to man," because he has given a command.
Okay.
But this one is not a command. This one is a vision. This one ya dear will.
Say ebeba.
Say ebeba.
So then now back to your question, say one more say you
yeah. That is it.
And Tisana and a more better also want to send it away if we share and come say that the Jessica and a more do or apart from sending bomb a not motion come now. Oh, we have more juma where you will be your real horse if you mean Minister said specific direction you will at the man come should be you big see also to one.
Yes. There is no prophecy without direction. Say direction come and prophecy doesn't work. Because you shall come here a day members and commission at Bemuno yet come. A day members and commission at Yijumano. If I give you a prophecy, so be D, Ube Jessica, and I've not done a direction for you. No make me just a vampire. I've left you open. It may happen, it may not happen. So what must I say? Because every prophecy, if it is only God that is speaking, God has a direction. Unto that prophecy he has given. Are you getting me? Now here like the case. I keep saying that semination won't come. If I give you prophecy, I am not expecting you say you should come to me alone. Because I'm not the only one God has called. I'm not the only one God is talking to. I'm not the only prophet.
Okay.
You can look for a prophet you believe in, a prophet you trust in, and go say, this is the prophecy I've heard. Let that prophet also inquire from them if only it is the same God.
Okay.
And I believe that the God that I'm hearing from will not be a different God if you are really also a prophet of God. Then God will also tell that prophet, and that prophet will know what to do for you. If you feel like coming to me, fine. Praise the Lord. Are you getting me? But and you'll be an essay Jimmy D. You'll be an essay Babel.
So meaning say what share and common efa will be who.
Yeah.
Then the panel amba wo.
Yeah.
Or call the software no to Jimmy D ho.
Yeah.
Say be a software so message come we family.
Yeah.
It's the dying or say want to show mommy. That's the software no so kwhwemu na owu contrary to your work na.
Yeah.
Meaning say or no answer free and one.
It doesn't then it's not coming from God. If it is from God, it will not change. And now said the realms he is operating doesn't get to that realm I'm operating.
About that I say very confused.
Yes.
Prophets
are not the same. Prophets are not the same. There are prophets who are operating in a lower dimension. We have minor prophets. We have major prophets. Your prophets are dimensional more operating. If you are not operating in that dimension, you won't hear what they hear, you will not see what they see. And you can't have what they have.
And before, and then a modern commission of someone saying, I won't find functioning purpose to save us from this stress. I think I
no.
Prophets need dimension.
No. There is no prophet in the Bible who has prophesied and are giving the direction. Directions are always hidden. So that's it. Direction are there 7 years ago. Now me found one thing. Some of the directions are crazy. You know?
Okay.
You can't just directions are not given outside. Unless a public direction. Say a different and I say the make us say oh my parliament a public direction
for the masses.
The masses. So God say everybody in parliament should do this. Then that one, oh, everybody can do it. Do no. But say a specific, you can't give it outside. No, it is not that. Well, I wish all these things happening, I was even around. Because the whole night, the day that issue happened, the whole night I did not sleep. I mean, I'm a program. So I was praying for that program. And I'm a yellow. But the whole night, my spirit was going to Parliament. I don't know why. I was just in Parliament the whole night.
Okay.
And I was, the spirit was telling me there's by-election hanging. By-election is hanging. By-election is hanging. Until we saw my program was 7, I went to the program because now, my program was morning and evening. Until I said, there's a lot I have to do. I have to learn for that program. I have to study for that program. I have to pray for that program. Until I can't leave that program and go and attend to another thing. Moreover, I'm not even around. Until I woke up early morning, I was at the program when I finished the morning service. Then I decided, say, I'll write something down so that when I get back, I'll attend to it. So it was Mama said me back, I'll attend to this thing. Until around 8 something, 8 a.m. I think 4 a.m. I wrote something here.
Okay.
It was Monday.
Yeah, Monday.
That's the first one.
This is by-election hanging.
There is by-election. No time, Ben.
Okay, the time was 8:04 a.m.
Thank you. That is all I want you to do. Until we begin the morning program, and I'm sure to was it. That is by-election hanging. Morning program. And I'm sure that there's by-election hanging. Exactly 8 something. By 10 o'clock, I've already heard the news.
And you do for I don't know what to say by-election hanging. Why look what you want?
No, I have to now get back to the realms. Because my church said I wasn't praying for Parliament. I was praying for the program I'm doing.
And your spirit was there.
And my spirit was in Parliament the whole night.
So it was telling you something.
Yes.
Communicating.
My spirit was in Parliament the whole night. Until now, I was troubled in my spirit. And then I'm in Parliament. What is happening in Parliament? So I have to also focus on what I'm doing. But it was something now. Anything I've written down, it means I'm coming back to it.
Okay.
Because I didn't have I sent it to somebody. I didn't know to. I sent it to somebody. There's by-election hanging. And by 9:30, 10 o'clock, this person I've sent this message to has already called me back with this news. Yeah, one thing I'll tell you is that guy was a good guy.
Yeah.
That guy was a good guy. That guy was one of the reasons why I never did anything about Akwetia seat for the NDC.
Okay.
Because even NDC people in Akwetia told me he's a good guy.
Sure.
So I said, okay, let's leave it there. So when he was going back and forth this court issue, I told one of them that, okay, he'll win the case. You leave it. I won't come to do anything to change anything for anybody. Let him be. He's a good guy. We need good people. We are not just looking for party. We need good people. We are interested in good people. And if you hear the testimonies about the guy, he loved both the MPP and the NDC.
Yeah.
He's a good guy. So I left it. And I said he win the case. But you see, when somebody is against you, that's as a politics. They have forgotten that, see, half of the people in Parliament, are either Freemason or occult. So you can't just sit in that Parliament like that. Half of the people you see in Parliament, if they are not Freemasons, they are occult. Now, we need spiritual help. We need prophet there. Obama direction. We need prophet there. Say, this is coming to happen. Because everything I see about Parliament, my sons and daughters are always informed. Because any of the Parliament, So I can't go and stand in parliament and be telling them this or that. Unless my people in it.
But if for work, as I look at this, we too many seals.
Yeah.
We reactions to Donna Akosu.
Yeah.
One more edition, the constituency. One more edition, a Busia with free. One more edition, a party. Almost so a castle opposition force so any man so our Kunanabu. It's a bit me for that side, send a day and not by elections and the Okani, that because not seats no about NPP before. I'd like to make me a hero will should die.
Now, to me, what I've said is that court case in the Obi winning, but you won't leave. So you can think about it. Your seat.
Court case in the Obi
winning court case, no.
A seat in the audience.
A seat in the own. Are you getting me? So you can think where he's coming from.
The opposition side?
I say you can think where it's coming from. Court case in the Obi winning. A seat in the So this is an attack spiritually.
And I say, and yet, sending boy in
No, it's an attack. They will tell you, even the person talking to me around 10 something was telling me, say, according to the issue, only, simple event, this year, a work constituency work Kasai. Now, as soon as DC, I was not around. The person was calling me and telling me all this. So, according to the DC, not only wife, it didn't come. You want to catch or no one.
Okay.
So, when the wife, it didn't come. Brother and wife, it didn't come. No catching, say around 8:30 something, not in it. Only you didn't come.
Just one more just said that no cry before we should no cry or program. I think it's a Sunday no program. And a Monday or bedrock because no exams are true.
That is it.
The program no calling in because of exam no
that is it.
In so bad bedrock we didn't expect of an eye.
It was just a short period. Yes. It's even on the wife, everything was okay. That morning, everything was okay with him. Even at the hospital, what I was told is that not only the wife you come on catching wife so person or that is it. And I know it's okay. Then this way my course be are. By the time the woman will come and say, you could imagine this. Just within,
that's a flash.
That is it. Don't live in this life. And follow me, sir, and transaction. As I say, what you are saying, if any we are not saying. And I put Solomon a case under the sun. So Solomon case will say, I've seen evil under the sun. Until you are not saying I'm no one, there is too much evil. You can't just live like that. And this is not all.
It's not all.
They should be joking in parliament.
Come baby so say we are be it's
no,
because I said prophecy is also still alive like the interest.
No.
There are more dangers.
There are more dangers in parliament.
Then what say
they should pray. They should seek God. They should seek intervention. They should turn from their evil ways.
It be so kind of say I brought one more pre-seat to me. I said baby we will bring here coffee.
If you never too much. Yes. Some did a lot. Yes. It be too much. The sacrifices, the places they've gone to, the thing, and I won't say. The problem is say, if I'm married at the home, if you call boss my share, only we are not go back. If be one I share like the book back. If you call boss more, Yanko Pond the ocean about my back, or no one was said on nobody. But on some more fan show. Are you getting me? But some of on fan the engine. Yes. So if you go to him for a seat and you win the seat and do not go back to him, they will catch us at the one or be you every seat also. Yeah. So when you are seeking for power, know where you are going. Be careful where you go when you are seeking for power. Be careful. Any baby are questionable. Don't just go there and say things because you are seeking for power. And after you have gotten power, you think, no. No. And there are people who even came to God and gave what kind of promises. After they have won power, they will not even call you. They won't even call you. There are people are not to today that have helped in the election. After the up till now, they have not seen their call. From the day they win the election up to now, I have not seen their call.
Or therefore now the NPP party.
Yeah.
I said, "Owoi eba ye afi dodona ma instances a wo from say esi our party we to say in the lives of John Kuma, Dr. Muhammad Bawumia bodyguard here will film.
Yeah.
And a whole lot. I say, sure, then panel show then a then cause for NPP political party.
Now I've told you that I think Bakamaka say MPP has gone astray from God. Yes, as in the party, they have gone astray from God. And they are on the way of the devil. So they are doing things that will haunt themselves. The day NPP will realize where they are going and say, maybe I quick rituals here, because once you are, the leaders are going to places, going to Morocco, going to Sudan, going to India, and doing this kind of rituals and things, that when the sacrifices are coming to be picking people in the party.
Why is it so? Because maybe we won't feed the exact year, but what do you be better months? So I'm not a NDC phone at Asia. And I say, more can't tell. Say, be party that you won't betray party no near dear. And to say, me NPP ni. Nasi me leader, echo baby in the name of party no me man could be. Is it then a social?
No, the sacrifices doesn't care about whether you have gone there or not. Say, I dare not pay will be moja, a fat will be moja or party.
Man make it covenant.
No,
man make it.
So far as you belong to the party, or pay moja or party, no man, it will pick anybody. Why when you're strong there you can go? Unless you are spiritually strong as well. I don't know beat me school. And you don't know this kind. That is why I tell people be careful even the school you take your children to. Beat me school. University, whatever. But every year there is a student die. Has the student done something? Yes. You need partner ko ye no e base ni partner ade no per sacrifice e be for obi wo. So when the party leaders are going to these places, going to Morocco, going to Sudan, going to Guinea-Bissau, going to you know these places, that women, all these places, I keep saying they should turn from their evil ways. Sometimes when I'm talking, it's as if I don't like them. But I know even the Bible tells you that turn from your evil ways and seek the Lord, then you shall have peace. That was said, those who dwell in Zion live in safety. So it is only in Zion that you can live in safety. But where you are going? Now, you see, I dear ba MPP mono, omunye na ye, wo ye MPP ni bompaye. Because maybe I'm only the second. Any rituals I want say. Omunchusu wo mo flag better than 10. No munya rituals no. We MPP ni abompaye. We MPP ni abompaye. Is the rituals for the sake of power. You see, this is what we keep saying. Sometimes, this is what I told somebody who came to me concerning Alan Cash.
Okay.
Alan Cash did not get spiritual help. Until they worked against him and took him out. But according to the purpose of God and the plans of God, in can say Alan Cash here man penny Ghana.
But if you say I'm kind of say not maybe say Bible say nyame bie no bintimi.
No.
Enti say nyame abobi din say meti he. Me man penny a.
You have to work on it because the devil can take you out of your destiny. Even Jesus, the devil came to him. Even Jesus, the devil came to him. So don't think the devil. No, we are living in the world. Bible says put on the whole armor of God. Bible says be established in the Lord and put on the whole armor of God so that you can wage war against the devices of the devil. So there are devices. Do you know there are people who will make sure your destiny is not fulfilled? You do not fulfill your purpose on it.
Okay.
So you can't say because God has said this, I will sleep, I will eat, I will dance, and it will come to pass. You are a liar.
Therefore, you say all powers belongs to God. Be it good or bad.
Yes.
It belongs to God.
Yes.
And to say, BB sinners in Yamia Makwanya.
That is why you must have you given it to God? Have you seek for spiritual help from God? Have you have God's directions? Do you have God's directions? Who is your prophet? I keep saying your prophet is your prophet. Who is your prophet? Yes. Who is your prophet? Prophets are given for profit. A D4, in Yami de D4 ma, say any fasu di emma amansai. So anamona wutu no, one day would D4. One day she kwan no, one day she wichi mo. One day church kwan. One day church wo ye say ya, ebe ye say, wo ye say ya enkoyi, wo fa ne say ya, wo be ye say. Israel was having a prophet. Omo kwa akwa ka say mo fa kwan we, mo fa kwan we ebe kumu nyina. Imagine they were not having prophets. They know this is the way we are. So they will kill all of them. Let's be mindful. They have been koshe brade. Say brade na kenti no, brade say me yes intimate ho. Now if you say bebem, your destiny will never come to pass. The devil will destroy it. Because he's there to thwart the agenda of God. Job said, I was expecting good, but by the time I realized, evil news came. And Job, he said he was expecting good. But evil came. Where from the evil? From the devil. The devil, your enemy, is going about looking for somebody to devour. So it was in God's plan that Alan Casper and Penny. But he was taken out. Because he lacked spiritual help, spiritual backing. He lacked a prophet. Till he has gone out of his destiny. Nyamishra.
Olifo nyame insha wo se da se pa se onya branya daje Dubai. E wo sia ye ne prophet Bosheba na atwe enkomo no mesre so obeja wo comment e wo video no ase e dey on na fe we me subscribe button no so. Too much GH so first time let's also the go be count. We ye sana upload video no wo so ko won kai no ti me se ne ensam no ni nyina esiti all the social media platforms so ko wa too much GH. O subscribe no like no share na wo wie bi so eni bi ahwe dark gold enemy makra